With the release of the new Superman film, I thought, well, good idea, good opportunity to show you guys the Superman collection that I have. So we're going to show everything, including the Superman films, Batman v Superman, my Supergirl collection, and sort of related other Superman editions in my collection. So we're going to get into that today on the video. So welcome back to the channel. So yeah, Superman is my favourite superhero. Second being Batman, third being Spider-Man. I've already done a video on my thoughts for the new Superman film, so go and check out that if you haven't already. I'll leave a link at the end of the video, and I'll probably leave a link to my DC collection, so you can check out other videos showing probably some of this stuff in a bit more detail. So we're going to just run through what I have fairly briefly today. So let's get on with it. Okay, so the first one is the 1978 film, and it is Superman the movie in 4K. So this looks great in 4K. Comes with a Dolby Atmos soundtrack. I have heard some people saying it looks a bit oversaturated. I didn't see that. I watched it on on my projector. It might be different on sort of a television setup, I don't know, but it's shot on film, so it's the best it's ever looked. So yeah, really great transfer. The next one I'm going to show is a DVD edition, and this one is really cool. It's the big box edition. I'll briefly get out some of the bits. So you've got a full-size movie poster there. There is a Cenotype, which is there. I'll show you the back there if you want to pause and read. Sorry about the glare. There is a wonderful booklet with this as well. All about the cast. Wonderful shot there of the man himself. Shots from the film. Also comes with some lobby cards as well, which are there. I'm not going to get those out now. And you've also got the DVD version of the film. Like I say, there's more of an in-depth look at this edition on the channel. So yeah, go and have a look. So next up is the DVD outer box for the Superman collection. And you can see there is Superman going through the S. Sorry about the glare, it's the lighting. That, and then on the back you've got Brandon Routh. So at the time of this release, it was kind of promoting Superman Returns. Now this originally did come in a tin. I do still have the tin, but it's quite badly rusted, so I don't tend to sort of have that on to hand, to be honest. Now I do still have the DVDs, but I keep the Blu-ray box set in here. So this is the anthology set. Contains 5 films. Again, I don't have Superman 3 or Superman 4 on 4K. I know there isn't a Superman Returns on 4K at the moment, but I'm quite happy to have those 3 films just on Blu-ray. So it was just the first 2 films that I wanted to upgrade to 4K. There's over 20 hours of bonus features on here, which I don't think some of that is on the 4K edition, so it's great to keep all that sort of contained within this set. So this would have been the Ultimate 14 disc collection. That would have been the DVDs. I kept that sticker. Did come with this poster. You could send off for the posters of the 5 films. Unfortunately, I didn't do that, but as I say, I do have that first film in that DVD set. Comes with this nice Daily Planet collectors pamphlet showing photographs from all of the films, information about the films. Etc. And what's also nice about this is you get a little comic with this as well. This was Superman Rampage. I believe this is where Lois Lane sort of got superpowers. She goes evil for a little bit of a time. I have read the comic. There she is. She goes up against Superman. That's very, very cool. There's some nice pictures sort of in there as well. And then just to accompany this, they're not part of this set, but I did pick this up. So it's a Superman Returns exclusive bonus DVD. This is one of those sort of freebies that you got with the mirror, or you know, it says all on the back here. Just a few extra sort of teaser trailers and journal, etc. And also I've got a nice lenticular there for Superman Returns, and there's also some art cards in there as well, which I picked up on eBay at sort of various times, just to pop in this set. Okay, so next we're going to look at the Man of Steel collection. So the first one we've got is a Blue Fans, really, really nice double lenticular here. Now, this is a bit of a hybrid version, so not everything in here is from Blue Fans. This was a Mantalab slip cover. And we've got the original UK release, which was the Man of Steel in 3D. Looks fantastic in 3D, this. It does have a sort of booklet that came with this Blue Fans. It just didn't have the Steelbook, but did have all the extra goodies and bits in there. As I say, there are sort of more individual videos looking at these editions in a bit more detail, yeah, it comes with a booklet as well. This is a picture book. A lot of the pictures in this, I think, were from the book, the Titans book, and we'll all come to that in a bit. So yeah, this was, as I say, more of a hybrid edition, various bits and pieces that I'd have found to sort of create this really nice edition. Next up is another slip cover for HD Zeta. So again, we've got that there. Sorry about the glare. I've got one of these ring light things, so it's sort of reflecting on some of this stuff, unfortunately. I'm in a different room filming today. This is like a little slip cover. Or is it a fold out poster? Could be a fold out poster. There we go. Got a lenticular magnet. I think that was a Target exclusive. And a little pamphlet here. I think this is sort of full of art cards, etc. Yeah, I'm not going to get all that out now. Okay, next up is a digibook for Man of Steel, and you can see you've got Zod. Now I've also got this, which is the soundtrack, and this is a like tin edition for the CD soundtrack, really heavily embossed. They did do a red edition of this as well, which I would like to pick up one day, but quite difficult to get hold of. Again, I think this might have been Target or somewhere like that. Contains the soundtrack on CDs, not DVDs. There we go. And it contains a booklet, shots from the film. bit about the musical score, this sort of stuff. Very, very nice. Love the soundtrack to this movie. So yeah, really, really nice sort of collectible CD edition. Okay, next up we're looking at the Batman v Superman editions. So first up we've got this really nice digibook with both title characters, Ben Affleck as Batman and Henry Cavill as Superman. And we've got Wonder Woman on the back there as well. So again, this is extracts from the art of the film. Now, I do have this book as well. I'm not going to get that book out today to have a look at, but yeah, I do have it. It's got some really nice artwork inside here. This is just like extracts from that particular book. And then in the back, you've got the Ultimate Edition on Blu-ray. I think this is the theatrical and the extended cut. So there's that. Then we've got the 4K Ultra for the film. This has been remastered. It's the Ultimate Edition. It looks way better than the original cut with expanded aspect ratio. I think they did that sort of in conjunction with the Zack Snyder's Justice League. So really, really cool. Okay, next up, so again, this is one of my hybrid editions, and this is an HD Zeta box. So you got that there. So it's got that wonderful lenticular on the front there, the two of them fighting it off. Again, you've got Wonder Woman on the back. Now, oh, we got that image there as well on the inside. So this contains two different editions that weren't in this set. So I just picked this up cheap and I've popped these extra two editions in this box. So what I've got here is part of HD Zeta, and again it's one of their sort of special collectible cards, and it comes with this sort of slip cover. So you've got the Superman logo on there, and on the back you've got, take that off, and inside you've got, there's a lenticular. There are some art cards in there which I'm not going to get out now, but like I say, more detailed a sort of look at these on other videos on the channel. And then I also have this edition, again I think this is HD Zeta. It's more of a full slip edition, no lenticular with this. You've got Superman on the front there, Batman on the back, debossed, super gloss, and then inside here you've got lenticular cards for each character. I'm not going to get all of those out now, but really cool. That Daily Planet there, and there's also more extracts of the art of the film of this book, which, as I say, I do have the full book now. I think I managed to pick that up from Forbidden Planet for quite a reasonable price. But again, really nice book. Titan Books do fantastic books, you know, for the DC stuff. Quite a few of them actually. I think Chris got me the Justice League one, and I think I got the Wonder Woman one. So yeah, really, really cool. So yeah, both of those sort of housed in that box. I also have this Batman v Superman French edition. Again, this is a numbered one. I don't know whether it contains everything that was in here. I have added some extra little bits as well. So you got that there. Nice image of Superman with Batman and Wonder Woman. Yeah, that's sort of what you've got in the set. Now I did pick this up separately, so it's a lenticular Batman v Superman Very cool. Face off. So yeah, it comes with a poster of Superman, poster of Batman, some art cards there, or little cards, I suppose. A French Batman comic, a French Superman comic, which is really cool. So let's have a quick look at that. Now, again, all of this is in French, it being a French edition. Yeah, look at that. That's from the original comic. So this was probably the first, issue. Very cool. And then on the back, you've got that image there. Also comes with a French paper art club. That's very cool. So you've got Superman in gold there with Batman below. And you got, I think I chucked these in as extra promotional stuff. I've got a Comic-Con thing there, 2015. And that was a digital code for Fnac. All that. And oh yeah, it did. I don't think it. No, it didn't come with the edition in it. I don't think. I put this, or did it? I know. This is a lenticular for the 3D edition. I do have the 3D edition, but I also have the Ultimate edition on 4K. So have I got both in there? Yeah. So I've got the 3D there and the 4K on that side. So again, I think this was, may have been one where they sort of redid it again as well. It's been a little while since I've watched them, to be honest, but yeah, really nice edition. Okay, so continuing on, we've got a digibook for the Justice League, so the theatrical version of the Justice League. Obviously we've got Superman there. So again, yeah, this one wasn't great, was it? There's the 3D edition there. Again, I've got the book of this, the art of the film. This is one that Chris has kindly bought me, and comes with, like, you know, sort of images from the film. This is just like an extract of that book, and yeah, you've got the Blu-ray in there. Shame they didn't have a hub in the front, so I could put that 3D edition in there, but at least I've got that little sleeve to pop it in. Okay, so continuing on, so we've got, this is an HD Zeta special pack for the Justice League, or Justice League, however you want to say it. So we've got that really nice lenticular there. Obviously you've got Superman in the background, and there we go. So this contains, again, sort of art cards with all of the characters in: Superman, the Flash, Batman, Wonder Woman. I think they're lenticulars again. And once again, with this edition, you get like a mini book, the Titans book. Again, extracts from that book. Hardback book. Really cool. Again, I sort of got all of this, and then Chris kindly bought me the book. I think he may have got that from Forbidden Planet as well. So yeah, thank you ever so much for that. So yeah, I can watch the 3D version of this, but it's nowhere near a patch on the Snyder Cut. Okay, so I've also got these little extra bits, which I do believe came in a set, which I didn't actually get, but somebody was selling these sort of individually. So we've got the lenticulars for each character, and there you got Superman in the black suit, which is obviously what they brought to the Snyder Cut, and a really cool one of him there as well. I'm there are other ones of the other characters. I'm not going to get all those, look at those, because this is primarily Superman that we're looking at. Any other Superman? No. But yeah, really, really nice set. There's loads of stuff there. Very, very cool. So next up is Zack Snyder's Justice League. And again, this is one of my sort of hybrid editions. It's the double lenticular outer box from HD Zeta for the film. Got all the characters there. Justice League in the background. All those hands. I do believe that was the HMV design for the Steelbook. Surprisingly, I didn't actually go for the Steelbook for this film in the end. None of the sort of designs really spoke to me. I'm sure the HD Zeta edition would be nice, but as I say, it came without that. I was just sort of, got it on the cheap really. But I did pick up the standard 4K edition for the film. I actually really like that artwork, to be honest. And surprisingly, we actually got this in the UK before it came out in the US. I guess because it was on sort of Max over there. I think I watched it on Now TV before it was released, but obviously didn't get a theatrical cut because this was all in COVID times. But yeah, I mean, this was absolutely fantastic. We finally got to see sort of the black suit. It would have been nice today to kind of given him a beard really and the long hair, but we didn't get that. But yeah, this was fantastic. It really was such an improvement over the Justice League. I'll just quickly show the discs, but yeah, you got the 2 discs there. Yeah, very, very cool. 4 hours though. It's quite a lengthy watch this, but at least it's in chapters, so you can sort of watch, at your leisure sort of thing. And this also contains this, which I think is like, little cards showing the different characters. Won't show them all, but you get the idea. So really, really cool sort of hybrid edition for the Zack Snyder's Justice League. So and then finally, I'll show my Supergirl collection. So all on Blu-ray. So here's the first season, second season, trying not to get that glare on there, the third season, and all nice artwork on all of these, the fourth season, and then after the fourth season she stopped wearing this skirt and then it went to trousers. So the fifth season, there's sort of the new sort of suit. And then the last season, probably the weakest of them all, to be honest. It went a little bit sort of wokish, this as well. But I still enjoyed it on the whole. So yeah, the sixth season, I think it come to its end, to be honest. It sort of, it run its course. But so there we go. So that's my entire Superman collection and sort of add-ons. I do have the sort of other DC EU films as well, with the exception of Shazam and Shazam the Fury of Gods. I wasn't a fan of that character. It didn't sort of fit into the other characters in the DC EU. It felt more like it was for kids for me, and it just wasn't for me. So I don't have that, but I do have all of the other ones. And like I say, go to the DC playlist, which I'll put up in a second, and you can go and have a look at any of these sort of in a bit more detail over there. So I hope you enjoyed this look at my Superman collection. Why not leave a comment down below? What do you think of these editions? Do you have any of these? What did you think of the new Superman film? Have you checked out my video on the thoughts of it? What I'll do is I'll leave up here a link to that video, and I'll also leave a link to my DC collection video, and then you can sort of see all of the videos on there that relate to a lot of this stuff. And you know, if there's anything in there that you sort of feel, yeah, I'd like to look at that in a bit more detail, go and have a look at some older videos of mine. So yeah, right, well, thanks ever so much for watching the video. See you next time. Bye now.